Welcome. In this episode I grow a third arm. My wife realises she's allergic to working on cars.
Excuse me. Kind of. They can.
And we unearth some potentially catastrophic failures with the Mercedes SL350. Yep, starting to get messy down there. So that is starting to get a bit floppy there, see that? That should really be tight up against that. Hello, and this is my 2005 Mercedes SL350, the M112 engine, the V6, and this is going to be a mini restoration video on this. I'm going to do it over a few parts. Love this car, absolutely brilliant, got a good one to start with. As you'll see, there are a few things we need to address and we need to fix. So I've got the engine cover and the air intake off because, as you saw in the opening video, we do have valve cover gasket leaks, and it's coming from both the crankcase cover, the small cover there going to the PCV hose, and the main valve cover gasket itself. You can see where it's been leaking, and it's pretty bad over here, this side as well. Both sides are leaking, so we need to order the parts for that. And you'll see in this car, didn't notice this before, this area here appears to have been resprayed at some point in its time. You can see the overspray on that hose. It's obviously had a bit of rust damage to it, probably similar to where the pump is here underneath, a little bit of rust. But not too bad, overall pretty good shape. So we've done the grille already. I'm going to change the license plate. I don't like the 4 bolts showing. I'm going to get that flush. This fog light down here doesn't work despite putting a new bulb in it. I'm going to give the wheels a respray. I'm not so keen on the factory silver. I think we're going to do the calipers and give them new pads. Discs are okay. Wheel arches are not too bad. Starting to show a wee bit of sign of rust just on the inner lip. So we'll address that, but overall not too bad. That's just dirt. No damage down the side. It's okay. Roof works perfectly. And if you've watched my earlier videos, I've already replaced the seal on the C-pillar here and replaced the main boot seal as well because it was leaking as soon as I got in the car. That is the only bit of rust on the painted bodywork that you can see. So we can address that. That's a little paint job we can do. Be smart repair. Back brakes are fine. Again, the back wheel arch just starting to show a few signs of rust on the inner arch, but we'll address that. Put this carbon fibre lip spoiler on, wrapped it myself. It's got the stock exhaust. I think we'll just leave that, put this SL350 badge on it. I'm going to get a new license plate. I don't like the 4 bolts showing. Plus there is one missing. A slight ding, you won't be able to see it in this light on the roof, nothing major. Inside, it is most excellent. Leather's really nice, bolster. Just a few wee bits there, but nothing torn or anything, so we can touch that up with some leather paint. Everything else is lovely in here. I fixed the centre console strut in a video. I don't like the head unit though. It is starting to annoy me. I got that Bluetooth adapter just for the time being, but I might be swapping that head unit out in a later video because it is becoming annoying. I will keep it though, in case we sell the car and the new owner wants the original stereo, but it is quite outdated. Sat-nav's pretty much useless. See, this is why the system's starting to annoy me. This is the first time I've seen this message, but other stuff's been interfering with it, so I think it just needs replaced. We shall see. And everything else in here is excellente. Even these work. Did replace the battery in the trunk, so there's 2 batteries in these cars. There's one for the starter and the engine bay, and there's one in the trunk for everything else. But everything in here works. Everything's nice and clean, nice and dry. No leaks. So we have a good one. Also replaced these struts as well. 2 new trunk struts in the car because it was just, the trunk was just dropping. So that is starting to get a bit floppy there, see that? That should really be tight up against that, which means we need to replace this plastic component which has got a gear inside it which holds that tight to the roof. So we do need to replace that. This one is solid. You see that? And that will eventually stop the roof working. That will be one of the next things we have to do if we want to keep the top in a good condition. So it comes off, just a couple of bolts. Like I say, I replaced that seal. Everything's dry here. Trunk is excellent. Everything's dry as a bone. Already had all this out. This is a new battery. Excellent. Do have a bit of damage on the panel there, which I'm going to wrap black carbon fibre. Apart from that, we are looking good. Excellent. Yep, so shortly after that the roof did actually stop working, so the next day I ordered the parts I needed from our local Mercedes Benz dealership in Ayr, picked them up the day after, got these cheaper than what I would find them on eBay. There they are, and I'll put the link, or I'll put the part number in the description box below so you can order them yourself, but I would get them from Mercedes Benz. Time to fix that. 10mm socket, 1, 2, 3 bolts. Take them off first. Just to hold this big floppy elephant's ear here. Thank you. Just like 2 hands and just screw it. Make or break your day. That's it. Out it comes. That's it. There you are.
Cool.
So this bit's actually fine, you see. Short the video. It slides out. Look.
Are you filming it? So yeah.
Take that bit out. It's the old bit.
Excuse me. Kind of. They can.
I've got that off now, and you can see that's the gear or the teeth that's in it, and this old part, as you saw, just simply slides off. Quite a lot of wear inside that. This just flops down now, you can get it out, new piece on, and that's us, good to go. Tighten it all back up. So there, the 2 parts. This is the old one, this is a new one. Turn them on the side, you can see the new one has been at the gym, it's done its workout, it's done its bench press, and it's beefy. The new one, very skinny and pathetic. And you can see the wear inside it, as the top's been getting used. New ones obviously got no wear. Mercedes have obviously thought, nah, we need to send this part to the gym, get it taking its protein shakes, and that's going to last a lot longer than this one. To be fair though, the car's 17 years old and that's the first time that's been replaced. So it has lasted a long time, but I don't know how many times the roof was open before I got it. That's the part number. You can get that from Mercedes. That is blood. Mine, for scraping my knuckles. It says bearing plate. It does come with 2 of these and 4 new screws to put them on with. £40 from Mercedes Benz in Ayr. £50 to £60 on eBay. Get the genuine one, save yourself a lot of hassle, and it fits perfectly. Right, let's go and test it. Oh no, let's go and test it. If it doesn't work, that blood will be worth nothing. Take this bit out. Footery footer. Okay, so now we're back on. That is solid now. New part is on, lock nuts on tight. 3 bolts are in. 1, 2, 3. Other side's solid as well. Shall we try the boot? Shall we try it? Okay, let's try it. Yes! Ah, the sweet smell of success. Okay, so these are new valve cover gaskets for the main valve covers. The smaller valve covers that I showed you in the video, you can't buy the gaskets for them. So I'm going to just be using some red RTV to put around them. But I'm not going to do this repair in this video because I'm waiting on new PCV hoses coming, which should be coming very, very soon, because chances are as soon as I take them off the valve covers, they're going to snap, they're going to break. They've been on there for 17 years. So the next video I'm going to replace valve cover gaskets, the PCV hoses, and we'll show you how to put on the red RTV, and that will seal the oil leaks that we've got, because the oil's dripping on the alternator, which isn't great. So we shall catch you in the next video of the lovely Mercedes SL350. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.